Check, check. The audio looks decent. Welcome in. Hey, Gullibus, thank you for the lurk. Hope you're having a great night. Where's my little button? Well, I have like 3 or 4 buttons instead of just one, actually. Maybe eventually I'll figure out how to make it all just one button to go live. Bone Shock, welcome in. Bone Shock, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, my friend. We got some Mega Man X theme. Gotta believe. Absolutely. How's it going, Bone Shock? Thanks again for the sub there. Really appreciate it. Alright, yeah, we're on Link. Not my old file. Alright, we're back with the Minish Cap. And our current quest is to find missing library books. Doing pretty well. Hope you had a great weekend. Oh, I had an excellent weekend. I'll talk about that in a moment. First, let me get my Eslo voice, which is just my David Lynch voice, up to par here. How did we get roped into running all over creation returning library books? I understand it's all just to learn how to enter the Temple of Droplets, but this is hardly the sort of duty worthy of a great adventurer. Alright, now I'm in the zone. Now I'm ready for Minish Cap. Yeah, I had a excellent weekend. My wife and I were celebrating our 5-year anniversary, and we got out of town, away from the kids for the weekend. Their grandma came and watched them for the weekend. We stayed at this amazing bed and breakfast that's in like a early 1900s mansion. I'll have to like post some pictures of it. It's basically like the Spencer Mansion, but nice and inviting. Thank you for the congratulations. Alright, what are we doing? We are trying to get into this little garden with the cat and stuff. Pando, welcome in. How's it going, Pando? It looked beautiful. Oh man, you know what, Pando? I meant to post a bunch more pictures on your Discord. I'll have to do that. Yeah, I showed just the outside of it, but yeah, I would say it's like the Spencer Mansion, but nice and happy. Alright, what are we doing? I gotta get my bearings back. There's a hole here, which I can go to if I'm small. How do I get small? Oh, there's a dog blocking the way there. The zombies just give you hugs. Yes. Now, okay, here's the thing. In this mansion that we stayed in, there were like all kinds of crazy knickknacks all throughout the halls. And I think they're like everything in there is for sale. Like there's little price tags on everything. But it's like, I mean, it's like if you go to an antique store, except it's also a bed and breakfast. Oh, right. I think I know where to go. I remember now. I remember. And there was, I mean, most of it was fine, but there were a few things that were really creepy. Like, there's this one horse statue with a very scary face. I'll definitely have to show you guys that one. You were staying in an antique store mansion. That's a way to do it. It is a way to do it. Yeah. No, it's an awesome place though. Yeah. I'll definitely post some more pictures of it. Alright, we've made it across the bridge. Let's see what this little small friend has to say. I would love to have a figurine too, but they're too big for me. Oh no, I don't want any figurines. One of the collectathons in this game is just collecting figurines. But it's like, I mean, this is like a 16/32-bit pixel game. I mean, figurines are cool when you can like rotate them Oh, sorry, am I in your way? I just wanted a little attention. Anyway, it was nice of you to say hi. Sorry for the trouble. I'll move now. He's not moved. Oh, there, he moved. Let's see if we can do the kinstone dance with him. Do you get anything for collecting the figurines? I have no idea. I am not planning on doing the figurine hunt. I'm just planning to do the main story of this game. Now, the story is very short in this game. There's only 4 dungeons, I'm pretty sure. And, I've already done 2 of them. But I do think there is a lot of, like, extra stuff to do, like, find these kinstones. And actually, okay, let me explain this to anybody that doesn't know about it, though. Like, almost all of the NPCs have these little thought bubbles, which indicate that they want to fuse kinstones with you. Now, around the world, you find these kinstone pieces, and what you can do is, if you have a matching one, you fuse it with the NPC, and then what it does is it opens up some... wow, I see my mic level is going, like, kind of crazy. Let me lower this a little bit. It opens up, like, a place in the world, where, like, a piece of heart might be, or like, some other kind of secret. Maybe it's, like, 100 rupees or something. They have the match, like, little puzzle pieces. They have to match, like, little puzzle pieces, exactly. And the thing is, like, there's so many steps to actually get something of value from this kinstone quest. Like, first, you have to find the kinstone. Then you have to find the person that it matches to. Then you have to go out and find in the world and find the thing that opened up from the kinstones matching. And sometimes the thing that you find out in the world is another kinstone to bring to somebody else. It's like, it asks too much, I feel like. It's asking a lot. Alright, let's see what this, who lives in this mushroom. I really like this house. This is the best place in the whole human town. I want to stay here forever. So it's just a really elaborate fetch quest. Yeah, and there's like 100 of them, or more. I don't know how many there are. Seems like there could be hundreds. It's probably on the order of like 100. You want to fuse kinstones? Let's give it a try. Oh. And the colors mean something, I think. I don't have any green ones right now. I'm pretty sure the colors have some kind of meaning. Hey, I've heard about you. So you're gonna go ahead, are you? Well, onward to glory then. Just don't die out there, okay? So this path that I'm going on, this is like an epic quest for the Minish. Because you go across this waterfall, this giant waterfall, then you go into this giant maze, and there's these enormous beasts guarding the maze. It's all very much a quest. And then you walk all around here, and then there's slugs. Who knew there'd be some place like this behind one of the town's fountains? Well, let's get moving and see if we can find that item those Minish mentioned. We got slugs. We got, who knows how long this dungeon is. That does sound pretty exhausting. Who is Hoot Hoot in this game? Oh, it's Ezlo. Ezlo is Hoot Hoot. Yes, that makes sense. Alright, one moment, guys. I will BRB right quick.
Why would birds do something like that? I mean, why would they just attack?
I don't know.
I'm back. I need to make my BRB thing just one button again. I thought it'd be like saving some space by making it just text to go over that other background, but then that means I have to turn off the webcam. I didn't think this all the way through. Anyways, I'm back. Let's see, what can we do here? We can do this little thing, this little hop. Why birds attack? Why would birds do something like that? Why would they just attack? So, I have been playing a little bit of Halo Infinite recently, but not as much as I would like to, because after my first session with it, I turned it off, I took a break, and came back later. Ooh, we got the power bracelets. You're filled with strength, even while tiny. Then when I tried to start it up again, it wouldn't start. It just brought me to it just opened up the Microsoft Store to a blank page, and it said, well, it didn't say anything, it was just a blank page. There were comments on this blank store page, basically indicating that other people were being brought here. So I guess the fix was just to uninstall and reinstall the game. But after I uninstalled it, it wouldn't re-download. So I didn't get to play it again until yesterday. The reinstall finally worked yesterday after trying a bunch. But I'm really liking Halo Infinite. I think it's really great. I wish that I could have played it more than I have so far. You made it through that den of evil and came back alive? Amazing! Woo woo! This guy clearly has not heard of the dens of evil that exist beyond the walls of the town. Glad it's at least working for you again. Yeah, I'm glad too, because I think it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. Folks are real big into Halo Infinite. I mean, I think it's really great. If I had more opportunity to play it, I would say that I was really big into it too. You're glad after its very troubled development that it came out. Okay, yeah, yeah, me too. I mean, it's the opposite of Cyberpunk, right? It's like it feels like if a game gets delayed for a certain period of time, there's like an optimum amount of time to expect something good out of a delay. But if it goes past that, then it starts to get really bad. I think that's the way it works. I see. Oh, that makes sense. Human books are so interesting. And that guy Dr. Left living down there has great taste in reading material. It's a bit dusty up here, huh? Maybe I should do a little cleaning. Alright, we're gonna have to do the cleaning for them. Clearly these Minish aren't gonna get anything done around here. Oh, look at that. We found something. Oh, in that case, where do you think Metroid Prime 4 is sitting at? Oof, that's okay, you know what? Maybe it's safe to say that Nintendo is a special case, because Metroid Dread was announced originally for the DS. Did you know that? Not the 3DS, the DS, in like 2006 or something. So, I mean, that came out amazing. So, you know, I think maybe we can say Nintendo is a special case. Ho, ha, hey, phew. I want to return this book by dropping it down below. It's impossible without some extra weight here. But my brother is so busy with a book of his own that he won't help me out. Maybe I can do it if I try. Okay, we got 2 books. Hopefully this is just like a 2 for the price of 1 with these books. But it wasn't actively in development the whole time, right? I mean, I definitely don't think it was actively in development. I think it was like an idea that they had and they sat on for a long time. I bet that Nintendo has just like a vault of game ideas that are like partially developed at any given time. Okay, another child just busted in here. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Yes, if I ever just out of the blue say I'll be right back, especially if it's early in the stream, that probably means one of my children has broken the entering. Hey Charlie Ray, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? We are back at Minish Cap. We found some library books. There's 2 up here. We gotta figure out how to get them down. We're in like the rafters of a house. Okay, we already talked to this person. Cleaning. We did the cleaning. What can we do? Obviously, we've got to push something with these when we duplicate. Pando, whenever you watch Jeff Grubb, he always has children crashing his streams too. Yes, that's a thing around here for sure. Now, the idea is that bedtime is very soon after my stream starts, but you know, sometimes that doesn't always go as well as planned. Alright, what? How come I can't just help you do this, huh? Some extra weight. How do I get some extra weight on here? What things do I have? I've got a power bracelet. What can I grab? What can I push onto here for you? I mean, I'm an adult and I don't go to sleep at bedtime. I get it. Oh yeah. You know, bedtime is does not have much, has never like held much meaning to me either. Uh-oh. Womp womp. So I have enough strength to push this whole like wardrobe dresser thing, like to move it indefinitely here, but I can't move these boxes of scrolls or this candle or this little magnifying glass. What am I supposed to do here? Rather just stay awake and play games. Oh my goodness, me too. Exactly. Love sleeping, but hate getting into bed. Yes, yes, exactly. I love staying in bed in the morning. That's the thing that I love. And man, working from home, thanks to COVID, I mean, it has made my life better in some ways. Some ways. Not all. But, you know, significant number of ways. Okay, look, we have 2 of us. Is that not enough weight for you? Oh, dang it. Yes, because I work from home, it means that I hit snooze for at least 20 minutes. Oh man, 20 minutes, that's like... I feel like I hit snooze for like an hour on a regular basis. Alright. What do? Yeah, same. Bone shock. Alright, maybe, a bomb. I mean, can we shake this book out? Okay. Oh my gosh, I fell again. I'm terrible at, not falling off things in this game. Pando, you just get you're paranoid someone is going to notice you haven't opened teams yet. See, I feel like the worst offenders of like slacking from while teleworking in my job are the management people, like the higher level people, like the people that that it matters. That would be the ones noticing, right? They actually, I mean, they don't even like understand how to use teams. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't even know what the away and offline symbols mean. So, you know, it's fine. Your team is all early birds. They start work at 7 a.m. There's no way I could ever start work at 7 a.m. Most days I wake up at 8. Oh man. Like, I feel like they're, I mean, I have a really flexible job, and like there are some people that start work at 7 a.m. There are some people that start work at like 10 a.m. And I mean, with teleworking now, who knows? I'm kind of like going back to when we were in an office when I think about that, but I don't know. I don't care when people start work. I just care that they do what they're supposed to do, assuming that what they're supposed to do even matters at all to me. A lot of times it doesn't, and then I don't care at all. And you get out of bed at 8:30. I mean, you could work in bed, right? I don't know though. That the one thing that I don't like about working from home is like having work to like not being able to separate work and not work, you know? Alright, doesn't anybody have any ideas for how to get this book to fall down? If you've got ideas, I will listen to them. We gotta get this guy to stop reading, right? Can you mess with the nail at all? You know, in a lot of Zelda games, there's a hammer. I don't have that here, so that kind of crossed my mind. I haven't used this thing at all. Can you duplicate? I can duplicate myself. I can duplicate myself, and I can like walk on this book. But it seems like my my double does not have any mass to him, so he can't add weight to make the book fall for that other guy. Maybe, okay, you know what, I mean, Dr. Left is highlighted here. Maybe I just need to, like, talk to him. No. Oh, maybe this guy has some information. Ah, what should I do? Should I stay or go? If I go, there could be... What's that? Oh, he was totally singing a song, wasn't he? You've already found the bracelet that makes one strong. Ah, I knew it. I'd been stumped on that for so long. I knew I'd lose out. What? That serves no purpose. If he goes, there could be trouble. Exactly. But what could there be for me if I... Okay, I'm gonna go turn big again. I'm gonna go get big. And come back and talk to that dude. Wrong way. Alright, maybe I can go tell him that his book is in the rafters and that he can just get it for us. And then everything will be fine. Everything will be forgiven. He won't have to pay the late fee. Don't you guys feel like this is the most mundane quest in any Zelda game? I'm literally walking around the world looking for overdue library books. And this dog told me he would move. This dog told me he would move. Okay. Honestly, you love this kind of stuff? Yes, I feel like it's very up your alley, Pando. A book fell with a thud a little while ago. It gave me such a shock that my heart skipped a beat. What? Where did you put it? Where did you put this book that fell with a thud? Okay. Can you light the fire? I don't think so. I don't have any fire lighting abilities, but usually the fire, I mean, you can you can climb up the chimney to the roof. So, usually you have to put out the fire with the gust jar. Bone Shock, you're mostly surprised I still can't swim. I'm definitely going to be able to swim soon because the next dungeon is the Droplet Temple. Not the Water Temple. The Droplet Temple in Lake Hylia. Is this the best way? Is this the quickest route? I guess so. Oh, I think there was another place where I could transform. Pando, like your description of the Kinstone quest has you super interested in playing this game too. Well, you should play it and find all the Kinstones and tell me what you get from it. Because I like the game, but I don't know that I want to do all the Kinstones, even like on my own time. But it's fun. Like the people, they always like have something interesting to say, like, does this mean we're gonna have good luck? And yes, it always means that they're gonna have good luck if the Kinstones match. Okay, no book has fallen with a thud. There's no book that fell from up here. There were 2 books here before, and there are 2 books now. Maybe I can do it if I try again. It's not working. It's not working at all. What if we run? No, that doesn't do anything. I mean, obviously we have to push something with the, we have to do something as 2 links, right? That's obviously what needs to be done here. But what? What is it that I need to do as 2 links? We can't push that. Can't push that. Like, drop some bombs on it. I mean, I tried already. I guess I didn't try bombing this book. But I don't think the bombs are gonna do anything, because if they were gonna do anything, they'd just, like, destroy the book, right? Maybe, okay. So, to walk up this way... No, it doesn't make sense. Mole mitts, can I dig? Can I dig the book? Thanks for cleaning up. Now all the dust is gone. Oh, but he doesn't... Okay, I saw that he had different dialogue, and I got excited for a second. Nope, he's just happy. That's fine. Completely fine. I see. Human books are so interesting. can you become 4 links? I can only become 2 because I only have 2 elements. That's why I can only become 2 links. You can eventually become 4 links, and this, like, the story of this game is like an expansion, or like, you know, it's tied into the story of 4 Swords. So that's why you can become 4 links. Vati, the Wind Mage, is the big bad here. He was the big bad in 4 Swords too. Oh, maybe I need to, like, suck something up with the Gust Jar?
Why would birds do something like that? Why would they just attack?
I don't know. Thank you for asking the question, Charlie Ray. The world may never know. Whoops. Cancelled my clone. Alright. Let's think about this. He says a book fell with a thud a little while ago when we go talk to Dr. Left down there. Charlie Ray, you want to do Retro Mag, but next time, because you got to go clean now. Alright, appreciate the thought. And yeah, for anyone else who may be watching, I have a redemption where if you activate it, we can look at an old school magazine, and it's a fun time. That's what Charlie Ray is talking about. Alright, what? He said a book fell with a thud. I don't see any books on his floor. Alright, Bone Chalk has done it. Alright, we will check out a Retro Mag. Thanks, Bone Chalk. And maybe by the time I come back to the game, I'll have some kind of epiphany, and we can figure out how to get this book. Why you gotta do that? I gotta go. Hey, it's only got a 1-hour cooldown, Charlie Ray. So if you're gonna be back later, you know, feel free to do it if it's available. So I have a stack of Game Pros back here that have been donated by our friend Oceanix42. Let's see, which ones have we not looked at? Okay, well, okay. Top one is new. Let me pull up the camera. Let me get this thing started. Alright, let's see how well... Let's see if I actually set up everything correctly this time. Now, theoretically... Here we go. That's upside down. There. That's right side up. Okay, so we have today... a Game Pro, yes. This Bone Chalk's got points to spare. Only have 2.6. I forgot how expensive this is. Artificer Nemo, welcome in. This is an OG Game Pro. SNES, Genesis, SNES, NES, Duo, CDs, Neo Geo, Game Boy, Game Gear, Lynx. This is December 1993. Game Gear Shining Force, gang, rise up. Whoa, I've never played many Game Gear games other than like the Sonic games and Jurassic Park and X-Men. Your birth year, very nice, very nice. So the cover story here is TMNT Tournament Fighters. We have their custom artwork of Leonardo punching Shredder. Well, I guess he's got his what are his weapons called? Is this the right weapon for him? Canada $5.95. Wow, that was expensive even then. Oh, interesting. What's it US? US is $4.95. You were 9 when this came out, or would become 9. I was, let's see, how old was I? I would have been 5 when this came out. $6 was worth the entertainment this gave you as a kid. I think so. Probably. See, I only really read Nintendo Power as a kid. I didn't read any other gaming publications, sadly. I feel like I missed out, but I did get a lot of Nintendo Kool-Aid injected direct into my veins from that. That's his swords, the perspective is off. Okay. Pando, oh, that doesn't even stop you from buying all the EGMs and Nintendo Powers. Charlie Ray, you thought I was younger? I'm an old geezer indeed. I am an old... I'm not that old. I'm middle-aged. Middle-aged. Pandoish, and then if you finish those, you got Game Pro. An old boomer, yes. Bone Shock mostly had Nintendo Power. We are not middle-aged. We're middle-aged in terms of young people. We're quarter-aged then. Quarter-aged. Refuse to be middle-aged until 40. That's fair. I mean, I was just talking out of my butt, but I would say middle-aged is like 50 nowadays. Okay, what have we got here? We've got an ad for ASCII arcade sticks. There's a lot of text here that I'm not going to read. There's some alligators. It's cool. This is not like a big gross out in your face 90s ad. This is kind of neat. It's kind of nice. It's just got a planet. It's got some alligators. It's got some neat controllers. It's not your usual fare. All right, table of contents. What do we got? We've got letters, special features, basically just the stuff that was on the cover. Yeah, let's just flip through it. Oh, wow, look at this. It is Socks the Cat, Rocks the Hill. Do you guys know what this game is? This is a game about Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton's cat. Artificer Nemo, you'll be 650 and feel like you're 25. Yeah. I don't know if you meant 65 or 650, but either one works. Pando, plan on living to 125 at least. At least. Bone Shock, the theme playing feels very appropriate for this. The Bill Clinton game. So, did this game actually... was this game ever released? Because I thought... the story that I thought was that it never actually came out. Does anybody know? It's kind of weird that there's an ad for it if it never came out, right? What's this? Dream Systems, see page 218. That's pretty neat. It's like a TV connecting arcade stick. Wow. In the 90s. Oh, there's a section, Role Player's Realm. They have, looks like Lufia 1, Obitus. I have no idea what that is. In Might and Magic 3. You're very curious about page 218. Let's just go skip ahead to page 218. Wait a minute. I just opened to something. I just flipped to something that is very near and dear to my heart, and that's Jurassic Park. A review of the Super Nintendo Jurassic Park. Before we go to page 218, we have to just spend some time on this. Do you guys know what this game is like? So there's this overhead section that's kind of like Zelda-ish, and then there are these indoor sections that are like these. It's a first-person shooter like Doom or Wolfenstein, and I think it's really cool. I am a huge Jurassic Park fan. It was a major part of my childhood, and a major part of my kids' childhood. So, you know, I love this game. Some fossil fun. Artificer Nemo, you played this game all the time with your friend as a kid. Very nice. Charlie Ray, your daughter is eating salt, and you're like, dude, chill. I have fish sticks in the oven. Oh, you don't want to eat salt. Pando, you got the scoop. What scoop? What scoop do you have? Stocks the Cat, the game, was canceled. Thank you so much, Pando, for illuminating us on the scoop. Bone Shock, the first person parts were creepy. I know. They were very creepy. Oh, look, on the next page we have Wolfenstein 3D. Hold on a sec. What kind of scores did they give Jurassic Park? I need to know this. Graphics, I think these are all out of 5. They gave it glowing reviews. Look at that. Glowing reviews. But a prototype was found and sold to someone who then finished and released it on Election Day 2016. Election Day 2016. Let's not talk about that. Alright. What page are we looking? We're looking for page 218. Oh my gosh. Why am I'm just randomly opening all these Jurassic Park pages. Play the greatest adventure of all time from a whole new perspective. JP in 3D. This is an ad for the SNES game. Weird. It knows my heart. I mean, it does. The magazine knows. Jurassic Park for Genesis was the best because you could be a raptor. I understand that argument, but I feel like the SNES one is such a unique thing, a unique game. Artificer Nemo, if this is rigged, he keeps finding Jurassic Park pages. That's all you cared about as a little kid, was being a raptor. I was fortunate. Well, okay, I didn't actually own the SNES one as a kid, but I did own the Genesis one. But I rented the SNES one all the time. Too many dinosaur games are about dino murder, and you just want to be the dino. Well, when you're being the dino, you're still murdering people. Or do you mean? Okay, we're looking for page 218. I've gone too far. Here it is. Here it is. GamePro Lab Report, taking you into the technology of tomorrow. So what is this? We've got a bunch of games. We've got some kind of cart. What is that? Number 1? Okay, let's see what. The Pro Action Replay. Okay, so that's just Game Genie. I mean, we don't want to murder the dinos, but murdering the humans is fine, right? Have you guys played Jurassic World Evolution, like the like Jurassic Park sim game? I really love that game. I think it's really good. Yeah, people, whatever. So okay, sound jammers. A speaker that just plug into the back of your Super Nintendo? Okay, I never heard of that. That's kind of interesting. What is number 5? 5 is Konami Hyper Beam, remote joypad. Konami knows that most kids want to stay on the couch when they play, and most cords for joypads don't quite make the reach. The Hyper Beam infrared remote joypad lets you stay couched and play. Okay, so I have never seen or heard of this thing before. This Konami wireless SNES controller. It must have either never came out or is very, very bad. Do any of you guys know about it? Okay, looks like I fell behind in chat. Artificer Nemo, sure have played JPE game. It's Jurassic World Evolution. Game is pretty fun, but kind of a rough start. Yeah, I probably gave it a lot of slack for being just such a great concept. But that's one of the few games that I've got almost every achievement in. Bone Chuck, I know the new one is out too. Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to play the new one yet. Just too many other games to play, but I really should because I love the first one so much. It was free on the Epic Store a long time ago. Yeah, I remember that. I have it. I have it for Xbox One. That's the version that I have. Charlie Ray, you really gotta go, or you'll never finish cleaning. All right, Charlie Ray, thank you for stopping by, and good luck on your cleaning adventures. We'll catch you later. Pando, the controller was released. It must be very bad then, because I've never heard of it. Yeah, I usually teach Konami Hyper Beam to at least one of my Pokemon. That's you can do no wrong with that. Let's see what's going on with the Game Gear here. There's a Game Gear peripheral. Let's see what it's not numbered here. It's just the Solar Gear, rechargeable battery. Sorry, there's like a delay with like moving my camera here and what I see on the screen, and to read like some of the small stuff, it's easier to read on the screen. Anyways, the Solar Gear is perfect for green gamers who don't want to shell out the bucks for batteries. The sun-powered Solar Gear is the 90s solution for politically correct power. Wow. It seems like it was okay. Wow, interesting. Need a table with a fixed camera for magazines. I know, Artificer Nemo. That is something that's crossed my mind, but then like, how would I be able to play games on a couch? I don't know. There's too many trade-offs in life. It looks like the Genesis stuff that they have here is just the same as the SNES stuff. Okay, so wait, that's it? Hold on, let's look at number 7 here. Because this arcade stick for SNES looks pretty sweet. It's the Fighter Power Stick. Because I have that ASCII one that we saw the ad for on like the first page, but it's like, it's just kind of fine. It's not like super great. But look at this one has the button layout. This one has the right button layout. The 13 buttons include the 6-button standard SF2 setup, 3 turbo buttons, a turbo hold off, blah 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 blah. Made by Capcom with Street Fighter 2 in mind. I wonder how much this thing sells for nowadays. Because 75 to 80 was the MSRP. I want to look into this one because this looks pretty cool. Get yourself a TV table or whatever. Build your mobile game magazine camera station there. You know, this is gonna turn into like a crazy like portable studio. I randomly flipped to another Jurassic Park page, guys. I swear that I'm not doing this on purpose. Need to turn your couch into a battle station. So there's already quite a few battle station elements going on here. But we'll see, maybe you're right. So this one is the Genesis game though. And it's got passwords to get to all the levels for both Dr. Grant and Raptor. So there you go. If you want to eat all those poor humans in the whole game, here's how you get to all of them. It was 1993, Jurassic Park was everywhere. That's true. That's very true. Let's see what else we got in this code section. King Salmon, Echo the Dolphin. Have you guys ever played Echo the Dolphin? Because this game has such a great like aesthetic, such great vibes. Like when you dive to the deep parts of the ocean in Echo, like it kind of like feels, I like get that sensation in my stomach like I'm on a roller coaster. It's kind of crazy. And then also the way that the other dolphins talk to you is so like weird and creepy. I really love it actually. eBay has Capcom fighter sticks for like $250 Canadian opened and used, 600 to 1,000 boxed. You have played some Echo, but when you were little, I didn't get it. Yeah, I think I probably rented it when I was little and totally didn't get it at all. I've played a little bit of it as an adult, but I haven't like gone through and beaten the game. But I really want to, because I really love the whole package of Echo. Yeah, that's pretty expensive for that fighter stick, which is not surprising, but I bet it's a good one. Alien versus Predator for Game Boy. What does this game look like? There's the Queen. Let's try to focus a little bit more. There's the Queen. That's kind of cool. We've got Lightning Force, which looks like a shmup. World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. What else? Some racing game. Wayne's World Stage Select. You guys ever wanted to get to every level in Wayne's World for Super Nintendo? Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. Easy Path to a Great Ending. Interesting. Did you guys ever like use codes in magazines like this? This was one thing that I really loved, actually, because otherwise, like as a little kid, I was not like good at video games or anything, so I was never gonna see the later levels without this kind of stuff. So I definitely did it. All right, what else we got? Let's stop in the role player's realm. Check this out for a little bit, and then we're gonna get back to the game. Bone Shock, same for you. It was one of those my cousin had it kind of games with Echo. Bone Shock, I remember the Wing Commander and Super Star Wars codes. Super Star Wars is one that I would never have been able to beat as a kid. I did beat Super Return of the Jedi as a teenager though, but I think that's like one of the easier ones. Okay, so Secret of Mana. The secret of Square's success. There's just a little blurb about how Square is good at stuff. Secret of Mana got almost as good reviews as Jurassic Park. What's interesting is the MSRP. Look how expensive games used to be. Like, I mean, I think I'm not one to like defend games being $70 now, but like this game was $73 in 1993 dollars. So I mean, there's at least like I remember that as a kid. I don't want to ever say that like games should be $70, but it's just an interesting little note. One of these games has survived the test of time. It sure has. You mean one of Secret of Mana and Jurassic Park? There's a lot about Secret of Mana in here. So I haven't actually played Secret of Mana. Yes, have a great rest of stream. Thanks, Pando. You gotta run. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Pando. Have a great stream yourself. I'll catch you later. Lunar the Silver Star. This is a really awesome full-page ad for Lunar. I love it. I love this artwork. True role-playing, CD sound, hot animations. This is all true of Lunar. Okay, we've got Lufia. Lufia also almost scored as high as Jurassic Park, but not quite. Price unavailable for Lufia. Okay, here's a game that definitely has not survived the test of time, because I've never heard of this game. Obitus? Any of you guys ever heard of Obitus? It got pretty good scores here. It was also $70. Let's see what it looks like. It looks very much like a Western style RPG. So maybe that's why we haven't heard of it. I think a lot of the Western RPGs from the SNES didn't really survive the test of time as well as others. And then we've got Might and Magic 3 Isles of Terra. Lunar is so good. And you've never heard of Obitus? Yeah, me neither. That is an obscure one for sure. Might and Magic 3. They're given everything. Pretty much every score that we've looked at here has the 4.0s and 4.5s. Alright. Let's call that a wrap for Game Pro December 93. This was a fun one. It had a lot of Jurassic Park, so it wins in my book. Look, is Jurassic Park even mentioned on the cover? I don't think it is. Well, thank you to Bone Shock for activating, for redeeming the retro mag. Oceanics, you missed it. I'm sorry, you did miss it. Let's well, we need to give Oceanics the credit. Oceanics donated this stack of Game Pros that we've been going through. Thanks, Oceanics. But it is time for us to get back to the quest for the library books. You'll be here for the next one, I'm sure, Oceanics. Alright. So, where we last left our intrepid hero, there are 2 library books in the rafters of this building. One Minish is reading this one, and he is very enthralled with it. He can't put it down. The other is trying to do his duty as a citizen of Hyrule and get this book back in the library by jumping on it to try and make it fall. But it's not working out for him. You know what I noticed? This book shakes a lot more vigorously when I'm stepping here. There's a whole nother like pixel of it that's showing on the right hand side. Do his duty. Yes, he's trying. He's trying hard to do it. But he needs to put more weight on the book to make it fall. He would like his brother to help him, but his brother is too busy reading this other book. There's this stuff, which lets us duplicate ourselves. But it seems like the duplicate Link does not have any mass to him. He, here, let's just see. Oh! I just needed to stand there for longer. Oh my god, this game. This game. Well, there you have it, folks. When in doubt, just stand still for longer. And
you gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Thank you, Bone Shock. We do have to believe. Alright, so we can make some progress. Hooray. It really seemed like standing on the book was not doing anything, but apparently I was wrong. Oh, how wrong I was. Alright, let's get that book back to where it belongs. So, the world can be at peace again? Something like that. That's the wrong house. Alright. And it's such a... Okay, what does he say now? A book fell with a thud a little while ago. It gave me such a shock that my heart skipped a beat. Okay, he said that before the book fell, which is super confusing. I wonder if, like, stepping on the book with 2 links, even without making it fall, I wonder if that, like, triggered the switch to make him say that. Which is a bug, right? it seems like that's a bug. A very obvious bug. You got a library book called Legend of the Picori. Alright, let's bring it back. So, are any of you guys interested in the Analog Pocket? Because I gotta say, I was not super interested in it until I saw all the stuff that came out today, all the hands-on reviews that all came out at the same time. And I think it looks really, really awesome, and I am totally gonna try to get one tomorrow before they sell out. Oh my goodness, will you look at that? It's our copy of Legend of the Picori. It's been checked out for so long. Link, you deserve a medal for all this. I am moved, deeply, deeply moved by this thoughtful gesture. And the last book we still need is A History of Masks. I think it was checked out by Hagen, the mayor. How could he keep a library book so long? He's a public official! Alright, we know where this one is. And we know how to get it. The epic tale of the library books is almost over. We are so close to closing the door on this whole library book thing, and I could not be happier about it. And why have I not done this? Why have I not pushed that rock in that hole? It's making my life hard. I like that I'm hearing overworld music again. We were in that town for so long. Man, how long did it take me to figure out that I just needed to stand on it for a little while longer? I've been streaming for an hour. We did do a magazine read-through, so there's that. But yes, that took me a while to figure out. Only an hour. 45 minutes. Alright, thanks. You're making me feel a little better about it, Bone Chalk. But where is that? Where is this freaking stone that I need to push? Not over here, I guess. Or maybe I haven't actually gotten to it yet. Oh, I guess it's not over here. I guess that's why I haven't done it yet. Alright, we are back on the road to progress in Minish Cap. We're no longer stuck doing who knows what, walking on a book and walking off of it and walking back and forth around the same little rafter beams. We're on the road to greatness. But yes, the Analog Pocket, the screen on that thing looks so good. I really, really want one. It really looks like a authentic Game Boy experience. Like basically so there's kind of like two things with Analog that I kind of wasn't expecting much from it. I mean, one is their marketing is like super I don't know what the word for it is. It's like very oh, whoops. Did I push that the wrong way? It's very like hype-based marketing, you know? And that kind of makes me feel like there's not much substance to a thing when I see marketing like that. And then the other thing is, it really seems like Analog has been made somewhat irrelevant by Mr. existing, the Mr. project. But I think with the Pocket, it's like a really beautiful piece of hardware that, you know, it has value for being a great piece of hardware in addition to the software, right? Because like basically like the open source software is at a point where it's probably as good if not better than Analog's other systems. But on those systems, you're playing them on a TV, so it's like whatever your TV is the experience, like dictates the experience. But with the Pocket, it looks like it's really capturing the feel of Game Boy and just 90s handhelds in general, right? You got a library book called The History of Masks. Perfect. Does look very impressive. Yeah, especially the like the way that all those different types of screens are simulated there. Like the way that the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, the way that all those the way that the images are generated is like exactly the way that the original screens generated them. Would you look at that? I can't believe it. It's our copy of A History of Masks. That mayor of ours is a real piece of work, isn't he? It must have been quite a challenge to get this back from him. You're my new favorite person, Link. Thank you so much. You know, Link, you've now returned all of our overdue books. Now I can finally get that bookshelf on the second floor in order. Hey, Sturgeon, books to shelf. Yes, yes, here I am. I'm here. I'll have these books put away lickety-split. That looks like a guy who is good at his job. The bookshelves are back in order. Ah, I feel so renewed. Enjoy your browsing. Just with some actual light on the Game Boy screens. I know, right? Like, that looks like a way that I could really enjoy to playing Game Boy games on a handheld again. Like, so it's gonna be available to order again tomorrow. It hasn't been available to order since like they announced it in 2019, and it's taken until now to actually get it produced because of the global parts shortage and whatnot. Okay. Oh, here we go. There's a little person door. All right. Let's progress here. Hey, listen up. Listen good. The books are back now. It's true. Haha. Now we can get back to Elder Library. So you brought the books back? Good for you. Thank you. Please take this as a sign of our thanks. Why thank you, little man? Oh gosh, there's a maze to climb up here. It's like I'm climbing a mountain. I think that the price for the whatchamacallit, the Pocket, is also really like, it's really fairly priced. Even that they increased the price on this, they increased the price of it now. The original run was $200 and now it's $220. I still think it's a really good deal for what you get. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha-oh? A visitor after many long weeks? Even Jotari has been away so long I've grown almost lonely. But what is it? What do you need? You want to visit the Temple of Droplets? Very well. You are the first such brave person in a long while. Stand on the clover in front of me. All right. You kids today. No patience for an old man. Well, just stand right there, like I told you. Whoa-ho-ho. Now, open secret mystery panel. Here we go. Whoa-ho-ho. Wasn't that fun? Now then, It's up to you to pass this trial safely and recover the item you require. Oh, what fun. I do so love the real nitty-gritty of adventuring. Irk! Ow, wow, wow! I just smacked my hip on something. Well, not my hip, my... whatever it is I have now. My brim? Whatever. That old fool must just love sending people on dangerous missions. And how did that library get into the Temple of Droplets anyway? I guess the answer lies up ahead. Keep moving, my boy. Bone Shock, it does look like a good value. Just wish it was catching you at a better time. Oh yes, I hear that. I mean, it's like right at the holidays. It's definitely not the ideal time to drop an extra 200 bucks. All right, what are we doing now? Isn't this where we were before? No, I guess it's a little different. We can't swim. Oh yeah, we can. I totally forgot that this is a thing. Whee! So they have a ton of add-ons that they are selling for the Pocket. They have like their own hard shell case for it, and a screen protector. I think they sell like a Game Boy Link cable that you can use with it. But one of the most interesting things is probably the Game Gear adapter for it. So, like, the built-in cartridge slot works with Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. We got the flippers! Press A to glide through the water and B to dive. Yes, yes, yes. Why, it all makes sense now, doesn't it, boy? Librari used these flippers to swim to the entrance to the Temple of Droplets. So, if you put these on, you should be able to swim too. Remarkable! We can swim. Yeah, I kind of want that Game Gear adapter for it, but here's the thing, like, it's gonna sell out immediately. Or like, it might not sell out immediately, but whatever, like, if you're not one of the first orders tomorrow, like, you probably won't get it until 2023. It's basically like another round of pre-orders. But it feels like they have some on the shelf ready to go, that they, like the early birds will get sooner, right? Okay, so now I guess I can just go to Lake Hylia, right? So I'm gonna try to get my order in right when they open up. But I do want some of those extras, but that's gonna be extra time spent clicking buttons before getting to the checkout page, and I'm wondering if I should just go straight to the checkout page and not bother with any of the extras for now. It really feels like trying to get these analog consoles is really similar to trying to get a PS5, it seems. Which is, I guess, is fine. I mean, we're in a global electronics shortage. The other thing is, here, ooh, piece of heart, nice. A few weeks ago, I was ready to pull the trigger on building a Mister and order the DE10 Nano. I was going to the Amazon page for a DE10 Nano, which is the board that is like that the Mister is based on. Like for a few days, like just looking at it and being like, should I do it? Should I buy it? It'll be there another day, right? And then on the day that I finally convinced myself, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger on it, that is the exact day that it went out of stock, and you can't build a new Mister right now. So Mister being unavailable to me, combined with the Pocket being available, that's kind of like the thing that has maybe pushed me to decide I'm gonna try to get the Pocket as well. Like if I did just buy the Mister parts like a week ago, I probably wouldn't even be thinking about the Pocket. But one person's out of stock is another person's opportunity, or one device's out of stock is another device's opportunity, I guess. Yeah, piece of heart.
You have found the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule, Waveblade. If you train with me, I will teach you skills that will make you a master. So, would you like to train here?
Please.
Now you will learn a dangerous technique for desperate times. The Peril Beam. First, you must have only one heart left. Second, use your last ounce of strength to swing your sword. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, there is no turning back now. For one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Waveblade possession technique of training. Watch this. Position!
Ooh, old school.
Phew. Now you must try it yourself. When you have only one heart left, swing the sword with the last of your waning strength. Yes, fine work. You know the way. I will now give you this Tiger Scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll.
You learned the secret Peril Beam fighting technique. Release a mighty beam from the tip of your blade. Use it in dire moments. You notice it's the opposite of original Legend of Zelda Sword Beam. In the original Legend of Zelda, the Sword Beam only works when your hearts are full. In this, it works when your hearts are nigh empty. Okay, so we did not get to the place we were trying to go. Why not? It's behind some rocks. Oh, I can't get up there. Can't get up there. How about, can we dive? Can we dive? Nope. Maybe dive near the rocks? Maybe swim around while I'm small? Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, I see there's a place to be over there. We can't get there yet. All right. Can we swim past these, Oh, hey, we got there. Wait, what? What's happening? Oh, okay, I need to be big. Okay, why did I not just go over there before? It's kind of like not just standing on the book for a few seconds longer. I guess to be fair to myself with standing on the book, the duplicate was almost gone by the time you get to that book. By the time you walk across the rafters. Temple of Droplets. We have made it to the next dungeon. Cheddar. I'm freezing in here. If you don't find that element quickly, I'm going to turn into a hatsicle. Hurry up, Link. Alright, we are in a dungeon. Hooray! Finally, the next dungeon. Let's see how the ice works here. What? This floor is made out of ice! Be careful not to fall and freeze your backside to the floor, Link. Okay, we're gonna have plenty of ice block pushing puzzles, I foresee. Alright. That room had a locked door with a key. What is this? Why is there light shining here? Are we gonna get a mirror shield here? Oh, will the sun melt the ice maybe? Hey, the sunlight's shining through. Ah, it's so nice and warm. I can feel myself starting to defrost again. But what about the ice? The ice doesn't look like it's starting to defrost again. Can I toss a bomb over here? Whoa, that's not working. Ah! Let's try it one more time. Let's just get it in the light area. Nope, I don't think bombs are the answer. Oh, okay. We made a hole in the ceiling above. That's what happened. It looks like something is frozen inside this block of ice. Link, why don't you go take a look? Man, I could see it from the other room. Like, you don't need to hold my hand that much, Eslo. You got a small key. Okay, now we can go back to that one locked door we found earlier. This is very straight ahead. Oh gosh, there's lots of beams coming my way. Open the door. Open it this time? There we go. Ooh, we made it. Alright, I guess we have no other choice but to jump down this hole. Oh, there's a four-leaf clover frozen under the ice. That is interesting. What could it mean? So we closed the door above. Oh, there's the boss key is in here. Let's see. We will need the light here to thaw out this boss key. So in order to stop in the light, it's got to come from this way, which means it's got to go either, it has to end up here. Nope, that doesn't work. Alright, let's just start pushing stuff and see what we get. One of these is gonna be right and one's gonna be wrong. Okay, so if we push it here, then what can we do? Not much. I gotta figure out how to basically put one of the ice blocks that doesn't have the key in it right here. Which means what? What does it mean? It means I have to do something like this, I think. Let's try this. Yeah. Maybe. Is that what I want? Huh. Then what do I do with this one? Okay, we gotta get the key through to the other side here before anything else happens. It's basically like, which side do I do first, the top or the bottom? I think that's basically like where the puzzle lies. I see that we can get more manipulability of the key if I push this one over here. So now I can push the key down and over. That's really the only move it has right now. Oh look! It works! It works! Hooray! I love finding the boss key so early in the dungeon like this. It's like, I don't have to worry about it later. Like, usually it feels like the boss key is the last thing you ever find in a dungeon in a Zelda game. Oh, and now we can close this and maybe walk across it up top. Didn't even need that other one. Yeah, I noticed that. I thought it was gonna be... To be fair, it did seem like it was kind of a complicated puzzle. I mean, putting unneeded information like that in there is definitely does make it a harder puzzle, I think. Okay, so where now? Was there another way to go over here? Your mind was working the same way, yeah. This is not your first Zelda rodeo, I can tell. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, I guess we needed it. It wasn't just getting it early. What the heck? Hey. Well done, Link. This looks to be the element, all right. But what will we do? We can't even touch it while it's trapped in that ice. We'll need to melt it off somehow. Interesting. Oh, there's the boss. It's a giant Octorok, maybe. This dungeon has a fun what's the word? Shakes up the structure of the dungeons in a fun way, I think. Found a dungeon map. All right. Diving under the rolling ball of spikes is the oldest trick in the book. Oldest trick in the book. Alright, what's this way? Can't dive under that. That's not a rolling ball of spikes. We need to get on that lily pad. Can we go around? We have 0 keys. Alright, good thing we very recently saw this gust jar to suck up the mushroom trick. So that's fresh in my mind. Now we've opened something. This looks like a bottomless pit. What happens here? Okay. Just go down the waterfall. That's fun. The way forward is hidden in the bottom of the pot. Let's go find this pot. That looks like a pot. A very, very pixelated pot. We got a small key. Alright, what else is over here, though? Oh, I can't get on there. There's no way to climb out of the water, I guess. Whoops. How do I go back up, though? There's... Oh. What? Okay, we just climb up here. Good. Very good. By the way, I never checked before I started streaming if game audio was playing. Okay, it looks like it is. Alright. Let's try using that key here. Ah, now we have a boat. Where can I go? We're moving very slowly on this boat. Now, there's only 4 directions that you can shoot a gust in this game. In this spot in particular, it would be really helpful to be able to shoot it in 8 directions. Alright, we are sailing. A Styx song just came into my mind. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. On a lily pad. Alright, how do we... Oh! Can this thing not hurt us when we're on a lily... Oh no, it can. It can. It was just happenstance. Whee! I love the verse in that song where they indicate that they thought that they were talking to people sailing on a boat, but then they realized that they were aliens on a UFO. Anybody know what I'm talking about? That's the best part of the song. Alright. And Wind Waker Link would be so proud of me. Just call this lily pad the king of green lions. What is this? This was a mini boss before. What? He's frozen now. I gotta hit his tail. Oh gosh. Do I have any kind of life of any sort? I do not. Oh gosh, these spider webs, bouncy spider webs are... There we go. Let's just stand over here on the boat until he's done being mad. Right? That'll work. Ah. Hopefully I'm doing damage to it when I'm hitting the heart part of it. It sure feels like I'm doing damage. There we go. We got him. Is this a fire rod, perhaps? Nope, just a compass. Anybody else get really disappointed when you find a compass or a map instead of the new fancy item? I always do. Okay, looks like there is a path to the north here. Oops. We went too far. We got a button. Oop. Ah! Why can't I step on this button? There we go. Maybe first I should see what's to the right though, huh? Gotta completely explore. Okay, nothing's to the right. Uh-oh. Seems like this water is really cold, but Link doesn't seem to mind. So you know, there's another Game Boy Advance game that I've been playing off stream, and that is Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I got the Castlevania Advance Collection for the Switch on the Black Friday sale, and that's been pretty good. I am enjoying it, and I understand that that one's like the worst of the three. So I'm gonna try to play them in order, I think. These are like I haven't played any of the GBA Castlevanias, but I have played Dawn of Sorrow. It's mostly the knockback. Oh, there was one place where I got knocked back into a region of the map that I could not for the life of me figure out how to get out of. So I used the rewind function there. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Okay, let's see what I can do with these blocks. Seems like nothing much, maybe. Here we go. I see it. I see it. I wasn't concentrating hard enough. There we go. Alright, but where's my lily pad? Where's my King of Green Lions? Oh, maneuvering this lily pad through the through this little maze of ice is not the best that this game has to offer. The like the controls here, I don't know how it like comes off watching it for you guys, but the controls for moving this lily pad around are very awkward. Like, this is not one of the highlights of the game for me. Okay. Open the chest. You can do it. 50 rupees. Okay. I'll take it. I wish I remembered to buy a potion or something before coming to this dungeon. Oh, there's a door over here. We'll come back to that. We'll do that door last. Cause that kind of looks like an optional door. Actually, you know what? Well, no. When I look at the map, it looks a little like confusing if I go that way, so that's why I'm gonna do that last. I wish that the... Oh, we've got to go the other way. Okay. I wish that the Gust Jar imparted a lot more force. I wonder if I like let it turn red, what's gonna happen? Because I don't know if I've tried this. Okay. That... It takes too long to make it turn red, but it does do more than when it's just blue. What about yellow? Yellow, a yellow gust seemed like it did just as much as a red gust. Let's give a good old yellow push. Link, where are you? Are you still there under me? It's so dark I can't see my beak in front of my face. Watch your step. I don't want you to trip over anything. Oh. Watching my step is not something I'm good at in this game. Alright, clearly we need a lantern or something that can light things on fire and melt ice. That is obviously what we need. Oh, I wonder if when you light these slugs on fire, if they're gonna act like the slugs from Ocarina of Time, the fire slugs. Here we go, we got some ants. Okay, looks like we just have to hit them from the side. Not a very challenging fight, I would say. It's very breezy. Alright, we've got our checkpoint. Sweet. We're halfway done. Or maybe more than halfway, I don't know. Such suspenseful music, right? This one is big. This one is bigger than the others. Clearly I need 2 links to move it. Very well telegraphed, big switch. Oh, we're gonna melt the elements, but also melt the boss. That's what I think is happening. Of course, sunlight! Once we get some sunlight in to melt the ice, that element will be as good as ours. Well, we have some sunlight. It's not as good as ours yet. Yikes. Okay, what is missing? Where have we not gone? Let's see, there are chests to the right. Oh yeah, there was a piece of ice blocking this path. Oh, I want to remind everybody who is watching that I have a poll going for the next game that I stream. You can find it if you join my Discord server. The link should be down below in the About section, or a bot posts the link every now and then. But yeah, if you're interested in voting on the next game, the options are Castlevania Chronicles for PS1, Klonoa Door to Phantomile for PS1, and Wonder Boy and Monster World. So they're all platformers. I have not played any of them before, but they are all games that I really want to play, and I think it would be fun to do on stream. The last time I checked, which was, I don't think I've checked since I got back from going out of town, actually, but the last time I checked, Castlevania Chronicles and Klonoa were tied. So we need to get some tiebreaker votes in there. Alright, we need a key. There's some light shining through above here. Oh no, there's a hole. I bet I'm not supposed to jump down. Oh, there's a chest down there, though. Well, let's walk down and see what's down there first. Ah, interesting. There was no switch on the floor above me, I don't think, right? Okay, so that closed the door above me, which lets me walk across to... Okay, that's why I thought there was no switch. That works. It's now Wonder Boy and Castlevania that are tied. Oh, great. We've got some movement. I'd be happy playing either one of those games. Or Klonoa, whatever wins. I'm just gonna let that poll go until we finish Minish Cap on stream. And then we will find out who the winner is. Okay, here's our real mini-boss. This definitely looks like a mini-boss room. Ah, yes, and there is the Discord link if anyone was having trouble finding it. There it is in chat now. We have water droplets. This must be why they call it the Droplet Temple. Ah, it's a big goopy boy. What do I do? What do I do? You're all electrical and stuff. Ah, he stops being electrical. Oh, right. We've fought this before. We have fought something like this before, and what we do is we suck up that goop with our magic jar. Oh, come on. It looks like I can't suck up any goop when his electrical stuff is on. It's powered up. Got him. Now we wait for him to just flop over, right? How many times can he go before he flops? There we go. The other things I've got going on stream-wise, and these are more indefinite things, is that I've set a sub-goal for when I get, if I hit 15 subs, I will stream Link Faces of Evil, which is one of the incredibly maligned CDI Zelda games. So, I've kind of made a recent decision that I'm gonna try to play through every Zelda game, you know, like full on The Legend of Zelda blank, and also like the side stories or the side games like Hyrule Warriors. What are some other ones? Oh my gosh, this is. I'm very low on health. Hey, I'm gonna get to use that beam, I guess. Okay, so what are all those other? Oh, Cadence of Hyrule, the 2 Hyrule Warriors games, and you know, I really can't exclude the CDI games in that. And they were officially licensed by Nintendo, right? You got the Flame Lantern. I like how it's got a like this Eastern Oriental style to it in this game. This handy item lights up the night. Press the button to turn it on or off. Okay, well, now that I've almost died, Zelda's Adventure 100% won't run. Man, Zelda's Adventure seems like the most... seems like the worst of them. I've only played any of them for a very small period of time. But yeah, it really seems like Zelda's Adventure is the most difficult one to play, and the least fun. Like, it doesn't have the same ridiculously silly cutscenes. It's got like serious cutscenes with live action actors. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's any penalty to having my lantern on all the time, right? Why would I ever turn it off? It's not using magic. It's not using lantern fuel. trying to be a little more careful than I was maybe the last time I fought these guys, though, because I am nigh death. Trying to save this, save these few hearts for the boss. So yeah, Link Faces of Evil is the current sub-goal. And I also have a follower goal. So I've actually been meaning to do this for a while. But I have a MAME arcade cabinet that I built with a CRT monitor and all. And I have been wanting to do a stream from the cabinet. Oh, wait a minute. Can we open the chest from here? No, we gotta get in front of it. Ah. And I figure, but it's a little bit of, it's a lot of effort to set up compared to what I do with the consoles, right? So I figured it should be a special occasion, so the 200 follower celebration stream will be a stream from my arcade cabinet. We'll do a night at the arcade style. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I've messed around with setting up, with doing the logistics of capturing video, and I think I've got most of it figured out. Looking forward to that milestone. Me too, Bone Shock. Me too. We're at, what are we at now? 150. So we're 3/4 of the way there. 75%. Alright, we got a bomb wall here, clearly. So, and if you have, if anybody has suggestions for arcade games that they would like to see when we get there, feel free to post about them in Discord. The only one that I know for sure that needs to be played on stream is Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, which is a beat-em-up based on the comic book and cartoon series of the same. Well, the cartoon series has the same name. The comic, I guess, is called Tales from the Xenozoic. But that is one of my favorite arcade-only games that I've played. It's very good. And never had any kind of home port. See, what's another one that I'll probably do for sure? Maybe R-Type, the original R-Type. Maybe, maybe Turtles in Time, because that's one game that I had nostalgia for, one of the rare arcade games that I had nostalgia for. And to be honest, my nostalgia is probably for the Super Nintendo version of it. Because I remember playing that at a friend's house as a kid. I never had it myself, but definitely played it at a friend's house. And I have this vague memory of playing. It was either Turtles in Time or the first TMNT arcade game at a Burger King as a kid. But I was also really into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a very small child. So that's one game that inspired me to build the cabinet. So maybe we'll do that one. And if I had somebody else here, like another live participant, could play some Street Fighter 2, that would be fun. Do I have the time to do this? Wait a minute. I almost messed it up. I need to move this back. Oh no, we can't move it back. What? Then how do I... Oh no, do I need to just... Do I need to do this all over again? That stone can only move one way? That's annoying. Do you guys have any favorite arcade games? To be honest, I really just... Oh, I pushed it the wrong way. I really kind of just missed living through the heyday of the arcades. Like, right when I got to the right age to really appreciate them was when, like, the arcade in my local mall closed. Oceanics, Legend of Makai. I think I tried that one, right? We talked about that one before, I think. It sounds familiar. Maybe we'll play that. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? I did it right the first time. Oh, I just need to push it back, maybe? Maybe? I'm not sure. It's ridiculously hard, but a great action adventure. Nice. I feel like most arcade games are ridiculously hard because at the end of the day, they just want to maximize quarters. They want to make it as hard as they possibly can, as hard as they can possibly get away with, right? That's basically the goal of making an arcade game. You know what arcade game is stupidly hard and bad because of it? Is Haunted Castle, which is the Castlevania arcade game. I have tried to play that. I've tried to enjoy it. I've tried to get past the first level in it. And I haven't been able to. Haven't been able to get past the first level in Haunted Castle. Okay. What do we do here? We need to move... It looks like we need to move these big blocks somehow. Let's see. Don't know if this is gonna make sense, but I'm gonna try it. Yep, and give just enough positive reinforcement to keep you dumping quarters. Exactly, yes. Okay, so that didn't work, but maybe if we do 3 blocks apart, we can navigate around. Oops, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Definitely want 3 blocks apart. Nolan Bushnell was a Carney Midway gamer and knew this well. Wait, what is a Carney Midway gamer? Because there's a company called Midway that made some of the most famous arcade games. And I didn't know that that had like a historical root of that word. That's pretty interesting. Okay, can we do this? Is this even... Do I even need to do this? Maybe not. Maybe I can just push this one. Oh, and then... Okay, maybe I need to do this to stand on those. How far apart are they? Midway games were like bottle games, hop games, basically the games that are rigged so you could never get that big stuffed animal. Interesting. So that's why the company is called Midway. Hoop games. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's why the company that made Mortal Kombat is called Midway. Wow. That's a fun little fact. Oh, goodness. Okay, maybe we need to, oh, we gotta push this one out of the way before I can do this. I wish I didn't have to walk around to double up like this. This is hard. This is very hard. That's not what I want. It's not what I want at all. Let's try again. Yeah. I'm gonna run out of time before we get there. Oh, we made it! We made it! Yes! Oh, and thank goodness it stays. Thank goodness the door stays open. Alright, what now? Whoa, my gosh, I'm running on fire. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that to happen. Even though it's happened before, I forgot. I forgot that that's a thing. The Midway is an area in the fair where such games are located, hence the name. Oh. Cool. Cool factoid, for sure. Were you guys ever Mortal Kombat fans at all? I definitely was not. I was definitely too young for it when it was big, but I definitely remember lots of kids in my elementary school talking about it. Okay, what's up with this? It can't just be I need to light 9 candles. That seems way too easy. They probably burn out really fast or something. And I gotta find the optimal route. They're not burning out yet. What was the deal with that? Why was that a thing? That seems way too easy. You had the first one on Genesis. You had the more violent version then, because it was censored on Super Nintendo. Okay, it seems like maybe there's something in these pools, right? Nope, I guess not. I feel like I can't leave this room without murdering these ants. Every other time I've encountered these ants, I've been forced to murder them, so it feels wrong to leave without doing it. Okay, we're getting kinstones from it. So I guess it's worth it. I'm fine collecting incidental kinstones, but I don't have any quests. I don't have any desire to like seek out all the kinstones, you know what I mean? ABACABB. Activate the blood. Games Hardy, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're having a great night, Games Hardy. I'm here playing some Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. We are in the
Why would
third
birds do
dungeon.
something like that? Why would they just attack?
I don't know.
Yes, in this case we have ants and bugs just attacking. What is that? Oh, it's a checkpoint. Nice. Games Hardy, I've been great. Let's see, what have I been up to? I just went on a trip with my wife this weekend to celebrate our 5th anniversary, so I was out of town and not playing any video games. But before that, I started Halo Infinite, which I am really enjoying, but I did not get to play it for as much as I would have liked to, because man, the Game Pass for PC app just seems very broken. Like after my first session playing Halo Infinite, I took a break, and then like later in the night decided to come back to it. And when I tried to open it again, it just sent me to a blank Microsoft Store page, and there were like, you know, there was space for reviews there for this Microsoft Store app that didn't exist, and all the reviews were people trying to play Halo Infinite that got sent there instead of opening the game. So the solution was to uninstall it and reinstall it. Alright, so I uninstalled it, and then it would not re-download. So that was where I left it before going on my weekend trip. Then when I came back after trying a bunch of times, it eventually re-downloaded, and I was able to play a little bit more. But in the time that I have spent playing it, I've thought that it's really awesome. I'm really enjoying it. Oceanics, you heard there are a bunch of bugs with it. So I have not really encountered any bugs in the game, just in the delivery method for the game. So I think the game is excellent so far, and I have not encountered any. But okay, but like I said, I haven't spent too much time playing it because of the bugs with the Game Pass for PC stuff. Games Hardy, this is one of the Zelda who hasn't beat yet. You haven't beaten it yet? Or are you asking if I haven't beaten it yet? I did beat this game when it was brand new. But I have not revisited it since then until now. We did it, Link! Now we can take the element! That was a lot of trouble, but we finally did it! And... what in blazes? Hey, something's not right in here. So you didn't notice that before, Eslo. 'Cause I totally noticed it. I saw that thing frozen, and I said, that's the boss. What? What's this? That stupid Octorok stole our element! Don't just stand there! We've got to go get it! Link, now! Okay, we're gonna need some hearts before doing that, Eslo. We're gonna need a few hearts. No hearts to be had there. Usually there's just a ton of hearts before a boss fight, right? Oh, I guess we're just doing it. It's got a flower on its tail. That sounds like... oh, okay, we can... this is like a Aghanim or Ganondorf fight. What are these spiky things? Okay, now we're in the... what? Why did I get sucked up here? Did he... okay, I see. There's a lot happening with this boss. It's water again.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Oh, I believe. Even though I'm coming into this boss with, like, way less than half of my health, I definitely believe. Oh god! Except he sucked me up. I thought he was gonna start spitting rocks, but he pulled his vacuum out. Oh, come on.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Oh no. I believe I do. I swear I do. Just need to get behind him. Come on. No! Well, maybe this boss is gonna take 2 tries. Not saying I don't believe. That's not what I'm saying. Just, setting expectations. Setting expectations. I've got the maximum speed roll down to a science, I think, though, but he's turning faster than me, so I'm guessing I have to go in a different direction. Maybe I'm switching my direction just a little bit too late. Ah! We almost had him. Okay, clearly I've got to... Well, there we go. Game over. Doesn't the font for Game Over here remind you of Donkey Kong Country? Game Over font? Alright. Let's try again. We've got that red checkpoint. The Temple of Droplets holds the last of the elements, like the Minish Elder said. So let's brace ourselves and do this. Are you ready, Link? What? What's that face for? You don't want to brace yourself? Alright, fine. No bracing. Let's just go. Hey, girl buddy. I thought you were playing Donkey Kong under the Minish Cap title for a second with that Game Over font. Well, that's what I was saying. It is very, Donkey Kong Country looking, or Donkey Kong looking. Is there a way I can go get some potions or something? Let's just look for hearts in the dungeon. It's gonna take too long to teleport and buy potions and teleport back. Look, there's all these. Oh my goodness, these things are hurting me though as I'm trying to get my health up. Is this the right way? Is this really where this brought me? I feel like... Oh, you know what? Okay, I remember. I remember how this dungeon works. Oh, maybe I can... Can I farm hearts here? Can I farm items here? This is good. Hey, girl buddy, how's it going tonight, though? Welcome in. Yeah, this is Dungeon 3 of the Minish Cap. 3 of 4. So... after this one gets knocked out, I think we're kind of entering the end game. I guess the real end game is after the 4th dungeon, but we shall see. We shall see. Going okay, finishing up the Shadowbringers expansion tonight, then taking a break from FF14. You're taking a break right when you get to the new stuff. That probably, I don't blame you at all. I decided to take a break from FF14 way before that.
I gotta believe.
Shadowbringers seems like really good stuff though, from what I've seen. Seems way better than Realm Reborn. Oh no. It gets better, you just gotta believe. You know, I do believe that it gets better. I really do. It's just how long that it takes to get better seems too long for me. But no, I probably will try FF14 again at some point in my life. Okay, we lit his little pigtail on fire. But yeah, that I don't know when that will be though. It might be a while before I get to it, you know. ARR is like a 4 or a 5. Heaven's Word is like a 7 or an 8. Stormblood is also a 7 or 8. Shadowbringers is probably a 9. Yeah, I mean, I have seen content. I don't know which expansions a lot of the story parts that I've seen are from, other than I know I've seen stuff from Shadowbringers that looks amazing. But I definitely believe that that it only goes uphill after Realm Reborn. You know what I should do? I should equip the Pegasus boots. That's what I should. Oh no! I need the sword to swing. I need the sword to reflect his rocks. Eggroll Buddy, it's been hyped up a lot, but it's not mind-blowing. It's just very solid and the most consistent of the 3 expansions you've played so far. Let me know if you ever need help getting through ARR, though. I remember how much of a slog it was until the very end. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, it's not the gameplay that is a slog. Like, if the slog was going through dungeons and doing, like, combat-related stuff, you know, I think I would be a lot more tolerant of that. You know, my issue is that the slog is just walking back and forth from NPC to NPC and just it taking hours to actually get to any kind of gameplay other than just like dialogue. It's not even cutscenes, it's dialogue. Oh no. Oh, why didn't it light on fire? I had the thing out. Ugh. Ugh. Jeez. Eggroll, it's a lot of narrative that doesn't entirely go in the most interesting directions in the most elongated amount of time. Yes, that is a good description of it for sure. Bonechock, it did have the job of completely rewriting the world, but it was definitely very tedious. Scan lines. Very good. We will do scan lines. My remote for the retro tank is not right next to me though. But you know what? I need to get up anyways to use the restroom. I will be right back, and when I get back, we will turn on these scan lines and we will beat this boss. So until then, sit tight, guys. Alright, I'm back. And I have the remote in hand. And we will turn on some good old-fashioned GBA LCD filter style scan lines at the request of Bone Chalk Broadcast. And there we go. It's just like a real Game Boy Advance. Alright. Get a sip of the agua. Hey, Grow Buddy, I feel like they really learned to hone in on their storytelling in the expansions. The struggle is just getting there. Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone talks about how great the story is. It does look like it's really great, just not until you go through like 60 hours of walking back and forth to NPCs. Anyways, oh my goodness, I'm terrible at this boss. Bone Chalk, you're only in Heaven's Word, but it's already like night and day. Yeah, so I got to the end of A Realm Reborn proper, and then started the patch content, and the patch stuff was the same as what was in the main Realm Reborn. I'm thinking about throwing this bomb, putting down a bomb for him to suck up, but that doesn't work. Why doesn't he suck up bombs? What kind of vacuum-mouthed Zelda boss is this? The patch stuff might be worse than the base stuff. See, that's why I decided to take a break at that point. Oh my goodness. We might need 3 tries of this boss. Oh, you know what? Do I hide from him? Can I hide from him? Is that what goes on? Do I just need to wait until he turns away from me? He's just going the same directions. Agro Buddy, really only remember like 3 points worth mentioning. The Crystal Tower is. So the best part of what I've played of Final Fantasy XIV, which is just base game A Realm Reborn, is when you are rescuing Minfilia from wherever she's being held captive, and the cutscene at the end of that quest was really great. Okay, we've done damage. Oh, look, I have the beam. What's happening? Oh my goodness, he's making it dark in here? What the heck? I am definitely gonna die here. Oh my gosh, so close. Oh, and there it is. Okay, well, now I've seen more of his tactics. The raids themselves are alright. The story is sad face. This is insane. You know, it's not that bad. I'm just being very bad at it at the game right now. But we'll get there. You got this. Never mind. Sorry to disappoint you, egg roll. Alright. Let's gather hearts. Gather all the hearts. Need more hearts. Is that gonna be enough for me? I don't know. I sure would like 3 more. Come on, Pots, you can do it. Oh my gosh, it took away my hearts. Those... Alright. Whatever, I've got experience now. Maybe, maybe the experience I've gained is worth more than 3 1/4 hearts. We're gonna find out. Oh! I need the Pegasus boots for this. Okay, I should, alright, here's the deal. If I die again, which, you know, it might happen. If I die again, I'm gonna go into town and buy myself, a potion. Ah, got him. Need to adjust a little bit. Alright, so I guess when he spits out ink, what I need to do is just, run away, right? Just run away. That's what it was. The consensus. Oh gosh, don't suck me up. Oh no no no! We got a hit. Did I light his tail on fire once or twice so far? I think it was just once, right? One Shock, you made the mistake of playing the last ARR raid a bit too late last night. Oh, does it go really long? So did you just get to Heavensward as of last night then? Why is it so hard to catch his tail here? No! No! He fell asleep. Got through the most of the major stages of the boss fight, but then there's a long cutscene and he fell asleep. That's funny. We still won, and you somehow got a commendation. That's amazing. What am I supposed to do here? How did I catch his tail before? I don't know. What? Got him. Got him. Woo. Too bad I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do that one more time. At least. Alright, we need a sword now. Guess my idle body tanked well enough. Oh wow, you're a tank and it still worked? I could see it easily going fine if you were DPS. But tank is a little bit more responsibility. Oh goodness. Don't fall on me, blocks. Fall on me. Please don't fall on me. Oh no, it fell on me. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. Okay. Oh my goodness, I got hit again. This is not good. Is that it? Please be it. Please be it. This is the one. You're calling it, Egg Roll. You called it. We did it.
You gotta do what?
I gotta believe.
Gotta believe. Just gotta believe. And die 2 times. Got the water element. Water quenches thirst, ends drought, and nourishes life. The water element is the embodiment of that power. Please fill my life. Yes. Ooh, look, we made it to the 2nd row of hearts. Alright, and with that, our time in the this beautiful LCD GBA screen has come to a close. So we will go back to this nice sharp pixel look. But thank you, Bone Shock, for activating the scan lines. Brrr, I almost froze my beak off in there. What?
O young one, child who seeks to aid the Princess of Hyrule, my name is Gustav. I was King of Hyrule countless ages ago. Stand before me. Only then will the path open to you.
What was that? Just a dream? He said he was a king of Hyrule. Wait, look at your map, Link. There's some kind of mark on it. I guess that means it wasn't a dream. We should head there once we've infused your sword with that element. To the Elemental Sanctuary! I bet you that is a graveyard. Alright, to the Elemental Sanctuary. Let's do that. I don't think I've said this before, but I really like how they use the, that classic Legend of Zelda 1/Super Mario Bros. 3 flute song here. That's one thing that I think is really good here. Octoroks, please get away from me. I never want to see another Octorok. Let's see, so we can't get to the Elemental Sanctuary, right? These guards are blocking the way. By the order of the king, none shall pass. Now be gone with you. But there was... We can swim now. We can swim now, so maybe that changes things. Is there a place to be small around here? Hey, Kinstone. Aggro buddy, I wish the flute song persisted more. It slowed down a bit in the past couple of years. I think it only shows up in the 2D games occasionally. I don't know of any games other than this, Zelda 1, and Super Mario Bros. 3 that use that. I'm sure there are many that I'm just not thinking of, but what are some others, if you know them, Egro? Is it the same song in A Link to the Past? I can't remember what sound the ocarina makes in A Link to the Past right now. Yes, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I forgot about that. A visitor. How rare. I don't have much to offer, but you're welcome to stay. What's that? You want to fuse kinstone pieces? Sure. I think it shows up again in Link Between Worlds. Oh, yeah, if it's the same song from A Link to the Past, then it's definitely used in A Link Between Worlds, because, I mean, the whole deal with A Link Between Worlds was to be A Link to the Past. We did it! They fit perfectly. Maybe I'll get some luck finally. Maybe, little man, maybe. Okay. This was not the way. What about here? Can we go swimming here? Can we climb up this waterfall? No. Nope, that is not a thing. Well, we can go down those stairs, maybe down that ladder. Has something that I can swim to now. Also, there's that poet who has somebody in their house where it's dark. Oh, we can get training from this guy. Let's do that.
You are in the presence of the true master swordsman of Hyrule, Grimblade. If you train with me, you will become a true master swordsman. So, would you like to train here?
Please.
You will learn the meaning of power with this technique, the sword beam. First, when your hearts are full. Second, swing your mighty sword. That's really all there is to it, young swordsman. Do you understand?
Yes.
But this is only the beginning. Now comes the real thing. One must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body, so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Grimblade possession technique of training. Watch this! Position! Phew. Now you must try it yourself. When your hearts are full, swing your sword with all your might. Yes, fine work. Now you know the way. I will now give you this Tiger Scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll.
You learned the secret sword beam fighting technique. Fire beams from the tip of your blade. You can do this. You can only do this when your life energy is full. Okay, so that's interesting. I thought when we got the one that you can fire when your hearts are empty, I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like the opposite of the original Legend of Zelda, but we also have the normal hearts are full sword beam. Okay, but the question remains, how can we get to the elemental sanctuary? Hey, you! None may enter! By the order of the king, none shall pass. Now be gone with you. Oh, okay. Looks like this is a stealth section. Wait, what? Okay, let me leave. We've just got some stealthing to do. We've done this before in other Zelda games. It's kind of fun how this game takes some of the staples of the 3D Zelda games and applies them to, what? Who saw me? What? I was gonna say it's fun how this game takes the staples of the 3D games and applies them to a 2D game like this. And there are a few other things like this that it does. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. Oh look, there's a place to go when we get small. Let's see, this guy just walks back and forth in this line. Are these guys synced up? No, we just gotta wait. Just gotta wait for the right moment. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we can find down here. I guess I also like how there's a lot of nods to A Link to the Past in this, even though like the game itself is very different from A Link to the Past. There was one whole dungeon that was kind of like a version of the Eastern Palace. And obviously Hyrule Castle is a big nod to A Link to the Past here. And that little tunnel that I just went through had like the music. Okay, we need to go to the basement, right? Did we need to do something with this? The Triforce symbol. Egro Buddy, wish Capcom had gotten to make more Zeldas. The Oracle games and Minish Cap are pretty beloved titles. Yeah, they are. They really are. Did Capcom make Four Swords? The, like just the Four Swords side game of the Link to the Past port for GBA? Alright, we are adding our third element. The power of the water element has infused your blade. The power of this element allows you to split into 3 copies. This inscription. It says, focus power in your blade and stand. Okay, we know about that. You think they did Four Swords too? Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting how Nintendo relegated the portable Zeldas to them for a time. I guess up until Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, I don't think they did Four Swords Adventure. So I definitely like the Oracle games. And I like this game. I like this game more this time around than I did when it was new, for sure. But I still don't think any of them hold a candle to Link's Awakening. I was, like, every time a new handheld Zelda came out, I would hope that it was up to par with Link's Awakening. And it never really was for me. Okay, we got a fairy in a bottle now. This is good. If only we had this for that Octorok boss. Hey, look, there's a person here. You wish Mr. Koizumi would write more stories for Nintendo games, or didn't get blocked as much. Was he the writer for Link's Awakening? Actually, I'm not familiar with that name. Alright. Let's see if we can get to the spot that's marked on the map now. We can swim, so I'm assuming we can get anywhere in the world now. That chest over there came from the Kinstone, I think. Let's see if we can pick that up. Yeah, he's been around for a while. He wrote the story for Link's Awakening. You know what? I really want to play, and maybe I'll play this on stream sometime, is that there's a game that never officially came out in the West that was like a prototype for Link's Awakening, sort of. It's got something to do with a frog in the title. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I think it was only given like an official English title from the spirit that's in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Vaguely remember this. It has something to do with frog in the title. I can't remember. Royal Valley. Hehehe. So what do you think, Link? Pretty dark and spooky, isn't it? Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? What? You're not scared? Well, good. Neither am I. So, come on. Let's go. Ooh, look at this cute little ghost. Oh, he's just like, what Zelda game has ghosts with one eye? Is it Link's Awakening? The Frog Prince that had his own game that was referenced in Link's Awakening. Yes, Richard, the Frog Prince. Yeah, and that reference, like he just seems like a random character to us in the West, but he's actually a reference to that game. But anyways, there's a fan translation of that game. So that would be a fun thing to play on stream, I think. Some point in the future. Here it's actually pretty dang good. Yes, me too. Left. Okay, this game's Lost Woods, which just has signs that tell you which way to go, I guess. Same as before. Alright, it's getting a little tricky. Oh my gosh, look at this! That animation of him licking me, I was not expecting that. Same as the beginning, that was up. Ah, I'm getting licked. Hey, Codename Modern, welcome in. How's it going? How was the rest of your stream? Right. Oh no! I cut the sign! Oh no! We have never gone down. I'm gonna guess it said same as before. It was fun, glad to hear it. It's going good over here. I am playing some Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. We're in the final quadrant of the game, final quarter of the game. And this is clearly the Lost Woods of this game. And the way that we navigate these Lost Woods is to just read the sign. It tells us which way to go. Gets a little tricky here. It says same as before instead of just saying a direction. Oh gosh. And these ghosts have an amazing attack animation. That's another recent discovery here. Same as the beginning, which is up. Right. Wait, I was right when I went right? Or maybe this is the one that I chopped by accident. Same as 2 before. That was up. We made it. I really like the style of this this spooky area, actually. Like, this is really cool. This is a highlight of the game for sure. Scarier than Lost Woods for sure. Well, I don't know about that. I might argue that, girl, that Ocarina of Time's Lost Woods, if you like do that, the trading quest, and you see that little side story about that like depressed guy, who just sat in the woods for too long, that really makes my skin crawl. Codename Modern, you've been doing good, just settling into your new job and exploring some SNES games this month. Have you found any SNES games that really speak to you? I know we talked about Axelay being very good, but any others?
My name's Dampe. I'm the gravedigger here. What's that? You are called here by the ghost of a king? That'd be the ancient king of Hyrule who rests here. I've seen him myself. Well, if the king has called you, I can't see any reason not to let you in. Here, take this graveyard key.
Got the graveyard key. Now you can open the graveyard gate. Very easy. Yes, Codename. Congrats on the new job, by the way. Congrats indeed. Let's see, you've got a list here: Hyperzone, Super Drop Zone, Axelay, and Strike Gunner STG. You actually purchased Hyperzone because you enjoy it so much? Interesting. Hyperzone is like a launch title, isn't it? Charge after him and get that key. Oh boy.
What? A crow took the key and flew off into a tree? Well, don't just stand around. The crow will get away. Charge at him and give that tree he's in a rattle if you want it back.
Will do. Which tree is it? That's the question. I have no idea what tree that crow flew into. You know it was really early, but I'm not sure if it was a launch. The information about what is and isn't a launch title for SNES is probably a bit murky. So, you know, you might find that it's... I mean, there might not be evidence that it was, like, available in stores on the same day, but, I mean, games didn't really have launch dates like they do today back then, right? So it might have just been... It might be a launch game, like, stores might have had it, but we just don't have, like, a receipt that has the date on it, you know? That's kind of an issue with like, establishing launch titles for consoles earlier than, like, PlayStation. Yep, always true with 90s releases, indeed. So, you managed to get the key back. Keep a tighter grip on it this time. At least now you can get into the graveyard. Alright, that whole thing of getting the key back seemed to be a little bit padding, if you ask me. California and New York may have had it, but Ohio may have not gotten it until a month later. Yes, that could happen.
I'll open the gate for you. Be careful in there.
I guess he decided not to let us keep the key. Is that what just happened? What are you doing here? This is a graveyard. There are ghosts here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, my brother lives in Hyrule Town. He's a troublesome prankster, but I often wonder how he's doing. Want to fuse kinstones? I'm on it. Hey, Girl Buddy, this game is admittedly pretty short. I guess they relied on this and kinstones for padding. I know, right? Codename Modern. Apparently launch day was August 23rd, 1991, and Hyperzone was released September 1st, 1991, so pretty damn close to a launch title. Yeah, I think it was... I think that's probably close enough for all intents and purposes to consider it a launch title for the system. So what I've heard about Hyperzone, I've never played it, but what I've heard is that it has a lot of really great ideas in it, but is I guess there was only like really one source that I've heard this from, so I mean, who knows, right? But that the ideas weren't executed to their full potential. Hey, I've just hit on a great idea.
This will add a little more risk. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get started.
Okay, so this Kinstone piece just unlocked a new minigame. They fit perfectly. I have a good feeling about this. What else was on your list there? It was a lot of shmups from what I said. I'm not familiar with Super Drop Zone at all. And Strike Gunner STG, is that a... I'm guessing that's a shmup because STG is like the Japanese acronym for shmups. Right? But, did that come out in the US? Because it's interesting that it has STG in the title. Codename, you would agree with that. It's a solid third-person rail shooter, but not an exceptional rail shooter. You know, I should give it a try sometime. I haven't actually played a ton of SNES shmups or rail shooters or like adjacent genres, just because I have a TurboGrafx 16 or a PC Engine, and just like that is the go-to console for those kind of games. But I know that the Super Nintendo has some definitely has some worthwhile ones, I believe. Okay, so what are we doing here? This is not doing anything. Let's see what Ezlo says. I suppose we'll have to try going to the point marked on the map. We have no other clues leading us to the remaining element, that's for sure. Alright, where is the point marked on the map? Oh look, it's exactly where I'm standing. And nothing's happening. Well... Okay, clearly we need to duplicate into 3. Probably have to push on a gravestone. Codename Modern. Oh yeah, that console is renowned for shmups. I was surprised how well some of the shmups played. Some are kind of a slow mess. Looking at you, Super R-Type. Yes, that was a thing apparently. It was Super Nintendo was slow compared to Genesis and TurboGrafx, and yeah. So it's funny that you mentioned Super R-Type though. That is the first shmup that I ever beat. And apparently it's a very difficult game. I mean, I would say I would agree with that assessment for sure, as someone who's played it. But I don't know how much of the difficulty was it just being hard versus it being the first shmup I actually beat. But yes, Super R-Type was an experience. Okay, look, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. We did it. Yeah, the shmup that I'm working on right now is a TurboGrafx CD game, or a PC Engine CD game. Let's see here. It may be the Royal Crypt, but graves are creepy no matter whose they are. Where are we supposed to go meet this King Gustav anyway? I'm not so sure I even want to anymore. Can we just go somewhere less creepy? Anyways, the shmup that I'm trying to finish right now is Ginga Fuke Densetsu Sapphire for TurboGrafx CD. So that it has the distinction of being one of the like rarest and most expensive TurboGrafx CD games. And I guess the reason for it is that it it has really great graphics for the console. It's like very much a showcase of PC Engine CD, and it also has a difficulty selection and and easy is not the default. And you can like select how many credits you start with. So, I mean, I've beaten it on easy with extra credits, but I'm gonna consider it beaten myself for real when I can beat it on the default setting. So that's my current shmup. Okay, that doesn't work. What's the deal here? Can I push any of these blocks off the edge? Maybe... Oh, I have a key! I didn't even realize that I had a key. No, that's not a door. There we go. You need to study up on the TG16 though, you don't know much about it. Oh, you know what? Codename Modern, there is, if you've got time to kill, and if you've got, or if you enjoy having like background stuff on the TV or whatnot, there's this guy on YouTube called Shmup Junkie who, I mean, he makes really good content about shmups. He is a massive PC Engine TurboGrafx fan. He just released a video that is a review of every shmup on the PC Engine, and it's like 3 hours long. Definitely look that up. I think you would enjoy it for sure. Yeah, Shmup Junkie. So that is like, I mean, it's basically like a reference for shmups on the PC Engine. It's kind of like the ultimate reference for shmups on the PC Engine. Like he's got footage and his thoughts on every single shmup released for the console, North American and Japanese. So the other shmup that I've actually beaten, other than Super R-Type, is Blazing Lasers on TurboGrafx. That's one that I would highly recommend. I'd probably recommend that over Super R-Type for sure. What? I just fell through the platform I was standing on. Did you guys see that? That was BS. Nice, he did a video on Thunder Force. Thunder Force 2 is one of your favorites on the Genesis. Yeah, I would say this guy is like the authority on shmups, from what I've seen. So if there's a good shmup out there, he's probably got a video on it. Alright, what's going on with this place? Clearly we need to light some lanterns. Oh gosh, get off of me. These Gibdos don't look like anything else. Maybe they look like Link's Awakening Gibdos or something? But, like, all of the character designs in this game are taken from other Zelda games, but those Gibdos don't look like any of them. Oh look, there's actually references to the Triforce here. There's pots in the shape of triangles. This is our Triforce reference, guys. I guess we've got the symbol, the crest. Oh, there's also a glowing Triforce on the wall here. Let's see, Codename Modern. Uber Disco actually has a WR for one of the TG16 shmups. Oh, a world record. You know what? I think it's Blazing Lasers. I remember him talking about Blazing Lasers. Oh, Psychosis? Oh, maybe it's not Blazing Lasers.
O young one, child who seeks to rescue my descendant Zelda, welcome. My name is Gustav. I was king of Hyrule countless ages ago. I grant to you this kinstone. Seek the source of the flow in Hyrule. Only then will your path open. Save Zelda. All of Hyrule is counting on you.
Fascinating. An ancient king of Hyrule. How strange. And the source of the flow? What do you suppose that could mean? You don't have a single world record? Oh, neither do I. I think having a world record is a pretty special thing. At least it should be. I have never even tried to competitively speedrun a game. The only instances of speedrunning I've done are a few games where to unlock things you need to finish them in a beat the game in under a certain time limit. Unless you count how fast you get bored playing Metroid. What? You take that back. Recess is almost over. Oh, this is... I thought I was in the library. I see that you said you're kidding, though. As you should be. You actually haven't played a Metroid. What are you doing with your life over there, Codename Modern? Metroid's not an RPG. Metroid is a... You shoot stuff in that game. You shoot lots of stuff. You should be playing that game. On your... Nintember adventure. If you say you don't like RPGs and you pass over some golden SNES RPGs, that's fine. But Super Metroid, you gotta play it, man. You have to play that. It's a big oversight, yes. Nintember adventure. that's what Codename Modern is calling his December streaming of only SNES games. Alright, let's fuse Kinstones with the Snot Bubble Kid. SNES and GBA. Yes, GBA is a great console. Nah, you shouldn't feel bad, girl. Mainly because your Analog Pocket just shipped. Nice. Yes, I was gushing about how great the Analog Pocket looks earlier. I am definitely gonna attempt to get an order in for one tomorrow when they go on sale. Hey girl, you've heard good things about it. Is it that good? It looks really great to me. And let me tell you, hey girl, I was not a believer in the Game Boy Pocket before seeing all the hands-on reviews. I was kind of the impression that analog has kind of been made irrelevant because of the Mister. But what I see for the Pocket looks like they have really seriously found a way to make a valuable product in a market where Mister exists. This screen on the Pocket looks incredible. It looks like it really captures the essence of Game Boy perfectly. Codename, the initial pre-orders ship today, so we'll find out in a few days. Yes, I definitely want to see what you think of it. It got high scores from some media outlets, but the $219 asking price made you hesitate. You know, honestly, I think the $219 is a very good deal for it, from what I've seen. I think that they're probably losing money on it, and they're banking on selling all the extra stuff, like the case and the screen protector and stuff for it, to make the difference. I get to pretend I'm the hero and run around having adventures and stuff. Okay. Alright, since we're here, let's see what's in Let's see what mischief we can get up to as a small person. Oh, heard the HDMI attachment was an extra 99. Yeah, I do not think that the dock looks like it's worth it. I'm not gonna get the dock with it, and it's basically because I've got the Game Boy player set up that I'm playing on here right now. Like I don't think it's gonna be better than this Game Boy player with the RetroTink. And from what I've seen from reviews, it's not. So I'm definitely not interested in the dock. I mean, it has like a very narrow application for me of being able to play Game Gear games on a TV if I got the Game Gear attachment. And here's the predicament. Like, when it goes on sale, like they're saying that like anybody who wants one will be able to order one. So I think they're treating it like this. The first few orders, however many, are gonna get like the extra stock that they have on hand right now. They said that you'll get it in Q1 2022. But then like the Group C or whatever, they said something about getting it in like Q3 2022, and then but for Group B, but then Group C is just 2023. So it's basically just like another round of pre-orders. So like you'll be able to pre-order it probably no matter what, but you might not get it until 2023 unless you are one of the first X orders, right? Yellow is a rare color for us Minish. There's a good side and a bad side to being rare, though. Two yellow ones rarely ever show up in the same place, so they never meet up. So, anyways, I would like to get it in a short amount of time, so I'm gonna try to put an order in right when they go on sale tomorrow. Are they trying to save by limiting the amount that they manufacture at a time? Or it's due to the supply shortages, for sure. The supply shortages are the reason that they raised the price, because if you got in on the first pre-order round, I think it was only $200, and they increased it by $20. The supply shortages are crazy. Like, so for example, the way that it has, like what I've run into because of it, and this is probably one of the main reasons that I'm deciding to get the Pocket also, is that the DE10 Nano is out of stock now, which is the board, the FPGA board that Mister is based on. So like you cannot build a Mister right now, and who knows when that will be back in stock. Can I buy this? Sure, we'll buy this. It is absolutely insane that the shortages are likely going to continue into 2022, maybe 2023. I know. I mean, it makes sense, like, factories were shut down for a long time, and I mean, these things have slow dynamics from manufacturing this stuff, I guess. Okay, I'm totally going the wrong way. I'm supposed to go north. So yeah, actually, it's funny because I was kind of holding out hope for some kind of Black Friday sale on Mister stuff, and that obviously didn't happen. So then a few days after Black Friday, I was watching the Amazon store page for the DE10 Nano, and I finally convinced myself, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. And that was the day that I went to the Amazon store, and it was out of stock. It was totally in stock the day before, when I was just like casually looking at it, thinking, should I do this? Should I not do this? Yeah. So the fact that I can't get a Mister, even though I want one right now, that's definitely fueling the desire to get the Pocket. If I was able to spend that money on Mister instead, that's probably what I would do. But I can't, so I'll get the Analog Pocket. Eggroll, you've been in need of a new GPU for some time, so it's been a struggle. Oh man, a friend of mine showed me, a friend of mine posted a link. He has a 1050 Ti and said it was 150 when he bought it, and he posted a link to a listing for that GPU, 1050 Ti, where it was like $350. That is ridiculous. Like, how many years old is that? It's like, what, 4 or 5 years old now, and it's like not even a top-of-the-line GPU from 4 to 5 years ago. It's like barely even like a gaming GPU from 4 to 5 years ago. You got a 1660 from like 4 to 5 years ago for 280. Dang. Now they're now 500. Wow. So I have a 1080 Ti. I bet I could sell it for a lot of money. But then I wouldn't be able to play PC games. And I'm using my PC for Halo Infinite right now, so I'm not going to do that. It's fun to think about for half a second. Okay, we're looking for this waterfall. How do I get to this waterfall again? That's definitely what I'm looking for. I lost sight of what I'm supposed to be doing, and I was just wandering aimlessly for a few minutes there. I knew it was vaguely in this direction, though. Alright, we need to, what, do we need to climb up there? Is that what we do? Yeah, I guess so. Let's see, Eggroll, you wonder if you should just try to fix your 2070 since it's got a fan issue. Fan issue maybe is not too bad. You just put a new fan in there, right? I think it's doable. I think a smart young cookie like yourself could figure it out. Or if you should just attempt to buy a new one for $500. If it was me, I would definitely try to fix the one with broken fan. At least try. I mean, if you fail, then start thinking about shelling out $500 for a GPU. Here we go. Let's snag that piece of part. Ooh, we got a new heart container. Just seems like so much work and don't even know if it'll fix everything. Is it really a lot of work? I mean, I would think that you could just find a fan that replaces it, and maybe you have to solder a little bit. Maybe you have to pry open the like a plastic shell on the GPU. I think it probably seems like more work than it actually will be, especially if you haven't done anything like that before. But if you are handy with a soldering iron, I think you could probably do it very easily. I started hearing a whistling sound and you're a bit concerned. I think it's more that you just don't trust yourself to do it right. I mean, can you find YouTube videos of people doing it? You've never soldered before? Okay, well, then maybe. Oh, have you thought about selling this one for, to put it towards getting a new one? Because I'm sure somebody that is confident in fixing it would buy it for maybe a little bit less than guaranteed working one, you know? That could work if you could get your hands on a new GPU first. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not so much... It's not just, like, paying a lot for it, but it's actually getting your hands on it. I forgot about that part for a second. So, this was what they meant by all that source of the flow business. Well, this waterfall certainly is the source of all Hyrule's water. According to King Gustav, the final element lies somewhere behind the falls. We've dawdled long enough, Link. Let's go find that element. Indeed, let's find it. So, I'm getting ready to wind down the stream, but I want to find some kind of checkpoint here. Maybe if we, oh, what's going on? This looks like a bombable wall. Maybe if we, oh, what's happening? This thing is on me. How do I get it off? Do I need to, like, leave and come back? If I find a wind crest, that'll be the point where we stop for the night. So, keep going for a little while. We need lights. Ah, it's a sleepy ghost. 3 dungeons in now? Yeah. So the one that I just finished with that giant Octorok, that is dungeon 3. So there's one more, I believe. I don't remember there being a final dungeon after the 4 main ones that was any significant length. So I think we're pretty close to the end. Oh, I've got a bunch of mysterious shells. How do I get out of here now? What? Okay, there we go. I think it's interesting that, like, you have to have all 4 links when you get, like, the ability to have 4. Like, you can't just do 3. So that's why every time that there's any of these duplication tiles, all 4 of them are there. Even if you don't need all 4. It's an interesting design choice. Let's choose with helmets. Interesting. We're climbing. We're scaling the wall. It's a tombstone. Holder of the sacred powers. We grant you the power of wind. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Hey, we've found another wind crest. Now we have one more point of travel when we use the Ocarina of Wind. Alright, so there it is. That's our stopping point. It is, since there's the implication you can come back to do 4 for no particular reason. Yes. Alright, well, yeah, this is a stopping point. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I am gonna figure out where to send a raid to now. So, I will be back on Wednesday, 2 days from now, and maybe that'll be the final night of Minish Cap. Let me remind you, speaking of that, let me remind everyone, there is a vote going on for the next game. If you join my Discord, there's a polls section, and the options are Castlevania Chronicles for PS1, Klonoa Door to Phantomile for PS1, and Wonder Boy and Monster World for Genesis. All platformers, 2D platformers, all games that I have never played before but really would like to. And right now, Castlevania Chronicles and Wonder Boy are in the lead. The options again, Eggroll, are Castlevania Chronicles, Klonoa Door to Phantom Meal, and Wonder Boy and Monster World. So, yeah, if you haven't voted on that, please go do if you're interested in having a voice on what I play on stream. Let's see. What has, I guess it's been a minute or two since we raided Super Ninbao. So let's send some love his way. Castlevania Chronicles and Wonder Boy sound good. Those are the two currently in the lead. So if you're about to cast a vote, Eggroll, you will be a tiebreaker. All right, so yeah, we're gonna raid Super Ninbao. Give him some love and a follow if you haven't. Thank you once more for hanging out, everyone, and I'll hopefully see y'all again on Wednesday. All right, bye.